seconds.
This is getting real, Lindsay. 5 minutes away, and that's just things they all tell me. All astronauts tell me is that the moment they get up in space and they look out that window and they see that brilliant crystal blue ball of Earth, they see us all as one. And that's where it really hits them, and it really resonates that we are one in terms of being one human race. It's just quite incredible what they say. They call it a spiritual experience to be up there and see the Earth like that. And so, as you said, Christina Koch, 328 days in space, an incredibly long time in space already. You are talking about people who are truly space vets, and they are going up there now to do this incredibly monumental task.
And Ray Wiseman, to your point, J.O., talked about being down on Earth and looking up at the moon in recent nights and thinking, the next time I see the same sight from the ground, I will have been there. And you just have to imagine, Susan, that this moment is super exciting. You've been there before. Kind of walk us through the nerves, the excitement, the magnitude of the moment.
It is pure excitement. I don't recall any nerves. Jeremy especially, this is his first flight, so this is his first opportunity to go into space. And pretty soon, everything's going to become on internal power. They will no longer be connected to external power. And then they've got 2 minutes to go.
And we're looking at pictures of you, Susan, when you were in space. Of course, astronaut is a Greek word for star sailor. Just
Sound suppression water is flowing. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, RS-25 engines. 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition. And liftoff. The crew of Artemis 2 now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
And roll pitch. Roger, roll pitch.
Houston now controlling the flight of Integrity on the Artemis 2 mission around the moon.
Integrity AMT high.
On time passing 30 seconds. Integrity passes the ultimate neutral. Target milestone. Mission Control Houston seeing good performance and inflated engines. Space launch system core stage. Integrity 3 miles in altitude. Traveling more than 1,200 miles per hour.
humanity's next great voyage begins.
Mission
Just heard it here. The
passing 1
baton
minute.
has been passed from launch control in Florida to mission control in Houston. Gio, give us a sense of what you're seeing and feeling on the ground there.
Lindsay, I cannot.
System on the rockets, they behave predictably. This 2 mission, at this point, 3 good main engines are all that's needed to carry Integrity to a nominal main engine cutoff target. Though at this time, we're seeing 4 good engines here in Mission Control Houston. Integrity, 75 miles in altitude, 330 miles downrange, approaching 10.
They may not even have to really use their engines because a lot of this slingshot maneuver, as we're describing, a lot of it, the pull of the gravity from the moon will bring them back.
Yes, when you are and what you learn is that motion in space is not like motion here on the surface of the Earth. You actually are doing orbits no matter where you're going.
This mission is heading us toward going back to stay. And recently they shared its blueprint for building a moon base in the first phase of the $20 billion plan called Build, Test, Learn, or work with commercial space partners to send rovers, instruments, and technology to the lunar surface between now and 2028. In phase 2, between 2029 and 2033, they'll deliver the early infrastructure, building a semi-habitable. Both companies are building lunar landers capable of transporting astronauts from the Orion capsule to the lunar surface. SpaceX is working on a version of its Starship spacecraft. Blue Origin calls its craft the Blue Moon Lander. NASA is planning to test these landers during the Artemis 3 mission in 2027, not